Alright, it's the music building. Actually, there was a really old one that had the pool downstairs. And the main music room on the main floor, and then practice rooms upstairs. This is the mobility room.
Laurel.
Mobility room. When the music building was torn down, and this one was being built, we had that one. We used that for the music building the next day. That's the dining room. I'll show you. Ooh, hello. Anyway, this is how you get to the other buildings. Here's the high school girls' dorm. Go this way. Sure if I'll go down there or not. Because Badger's Den is at this end. Remember I told you about that in my eBay videos, and then the drain video. Oh, this is it, folks. This is the Badger's Den. I think that table's original. Jukebox was over here. Remember I was telling you about this earlier? No, this isn't it's a difficult table. The other one had an auto return. This was brown carpet. That's where the vending machines were. Get back in here. Nope. This is where the restroom was, with that drain, and then the storage rooms. I remember one year for my birthday, I got a green Nyland farm truck. I can post a picture of it here. I think I still have it. It's like there was a fountain there. 2600 was back there too. And this is another, as you can see, storage room. And then there was another, this is where the fast food restaurant tables were I was telling you about. And there was a GX100 up here somewhere. Again, I missed that thing. I hate to admit I spent a little more time than I wanted to dwelling on the GX100s a little, not a lot though. I didn't let that spoil my fun. Yeah, this has changed a lot since we were there. There was a projector up here with the screen. It was really old ones with a separate red, green, and blue. And like I said, the jukebox was here. There was just normal tables like that here. And we had bingo also. Yeah, like I said, because the roof collapsed actually years ago, so they had to redo this whole thing. And that was never there. This was never here when I was here. Century Garden.
Yeah, because other things are all just round. They're totally round.
Things happened in the store. They were white. Actually replaced the speakers that were square like that, but that had just round holes. Yeah, this is the main building that I was in. So every Monday we'd have to go all the way there to the nurse's office for TED checks. Also every Monday morning they tested the fire alarms. If your friends with me on Facebook or the TFP forums, I've mentioned that several times. You get on the speaker system and they'd say, may I have your attention, please? If you hear the fire alarm this morning, it's just a test. The fire alarm is a test. Thank you. And 7 minutes later, the alarms would come to life. Back then, the simplex systems were simple coded. So like the high school girls' dorms was like, at least with the 9833s, they were 6-1. See, that's where the 9833 was. And this one was pitched. This was the girls' dorm, then it became the boys' dorm evidently. Now it's just a normal room. These are dorm rooms. Yeah, when I was here it was the girls' dorm, and then when I came back for a visit a couple years later it was the boys' laundry room. Go back off to the other dorm. Playground out here. Kind of see it there. Lounge. What is that one? That's a pretty rare one. Well, no, it isn't. Oh yeah, it is. I thought it was just one with a bigger label. You know, I don't remember that from when I was here. Remember they had a Hunter 7-blade fan here. This is the kitchen. There's one there. It was pitched. See if we can find the drains. I don't think I've ever actually been in here. Well, there's the drain. Kind of hard to see. The Joe Sam one. Let's see. We'll go down that way next. Like this is, that's new since I've been here. And I think these areas were new. Maybe not, but when I was here, this was the boys' dorm. So this is where I was, all my friends. And there was a alarm over there, where that one is. That was pitched. And this was the dining room for the elementary school. As you can see, it's kind of a, not weight room, but multi-purpose room. These are the dorm rooms. See, they have these, as I mentioned before. However, they used to have line cord powered GX100 second gens. You can see the mounting holes for it. I remember that I told you that in my GX100 video, the second generation. Wish I had one of those. I mentioned on eBay too. Let's see if that sensor room is still over here. Tornado room. Tub room. Yeah, this was kind of another sensory room over here. The lounge. Let's see. Oh, I can't tell. Well, these are, yeah, those are original. Those still remain. Shower room. Here's a better view of that. That drain. There, and the pool rooms too, shower rooms. I'm just trying to see if any of these rooms still have one of those old GX100s up. Sadly, I don't see any. Oh yeah, these are like a lot of college dorm rooms. 2 rooms share a bathroom. Simplistic bathroom, just a toilet. All right, now we can go to the main building. So yeah, we had a TV here, and couches and sofas here. There's an exercise bike, and those Dayton fans would sit there. I had to mention that. It's 9833 there, pitched. So when they did the testing, the one there, you could hear the one in the kitchen, and barely hear the one in the girls' dorm, so it sounded like this. I think that fountain's new since I was here. And cupboards too. Some of those colored windows were here too. But they completely redid this. And I think they put these colored tiles in later on too. I said I think pretty sure they added this after the fact, after I was here. Yeah, I remember that. And that's the basement. Remember we went there for a tornado drill once. At the bottom of the stairs was a 9833 without a stroke plate, mounted on the ceiling. But anyway, this is where I spent most of my time as far as classes. Like I said, this area used to have the 4040s. When they went to the 9833s, and now these, the doorbell. Yeah, it's called the Pepsi building. Not after Pop though. And this used to be a little lounge, because that's a parking lot where vans can pull up and other people get another edit here. But when we come to school, they pull up here, the vans pull up in that driveway. You can see it. This driveway here, and we'd walk in here if we wouldn't use the main entrance. There was a station right here, or no, that's a light switch. It was here. There were 4051s, T-bars. Now it's over here. Meiji 10s. Like I said, yeah, this used to be a little lounge. Yeah, I said that's the Pepsi building. It's a couple of the classrooms I was in. And even though I don't drink pop, that's probably why I kind of have a preference for Pepsi branded pop. Because this. I'll get you some footage of what's wrong with me? Footage of the pool later on. I wish those GX100s are here still. Like 4051 was there, or whatever it was. And then you know, installed the 10 there. Remember, too, they have, like in our dorm, they had a Dayton box fan on a big stand. There's actually one still around. I'll get a picture of one. It was in that elementary library I was mentioning. Let's see if I can snap a picture of one, or it, I should say. And then the girls' dorm had a 7-bladed Galaxy, and then high school girls' dorm had a Westy rollabout. And a couple other different fans. So let's go to whichever's next.